Hello, how you doing? Alright, this is how I say this playlist, the Spiral Times, is my best playlist. One of the big reasons for that is because of this next part, where it goes over the spiral dynamics, which is developmental psychology. Because I've studied other things of psychology, like a lot about narcissisms and other mental health, just common mental health things like that. Uh, but, uh, um, but let's see, I forgot what I was going to say. But developmental psychology is really useful in modernity can cause insanity, kind of, you know. I mean, in a lot of cases, yeah, there's people going insane because of modernity, you know, and a good understanding of developmental psychology can be a good way that you can, can help yourself as far as with mental health and everything. Just understand the psychology of how a person develops as they mature and throughout life, not childhood, but just all through life, you know. So it starts out, I think, with purple dynamics. So each one is like an hour and a half long, you know. And it goes like purple, like I won't be able to do it, but I'll kind of guess to give you an idea. It's like purple is like the lowest, and that's like barely more than a caveman type thing, you know. And then we develop, you know, some of us or most of us develop to like red spiral dynamics, and then from red spiral dynamics to like blue spiral dynamics, then to like green, and then to yellow, and then I don't know, to turquoise. You know, there's like, and each one is a full thing, you know, that you have to study, you know. But if you go through each one, and each one's like an hour and a half long probably, and there's probably six or seven different spiral dynamics that a person goes through, and it just helps, you know, like especially blue spiral dynamics, because nowadays a lot, probably like what I would call Babylon, they're majority blue spiral dynamic people, you know, the good ones, the people that are part of that, they'll have the mark of the beast on their forehead and on their hand, you know, 666, which is in this Kabbalah you learn 6 means the Sephiroth, the sun, the self, the center of the solar system, the center of the individual's energy. Is narcissism, you know, and so that's inside of everything. It's everywhere. It's in everybody's church, everybody's nation, and there's no bad guy that you can point at because it's everywhere, you know. It's an individual. It's a battle inside each individual, you know, where we have to learn these things in a large enough of a number that the right things get done to save us from like the damage to the earth and socially and these things, you know, by understanding things for reals, you know. So when you for real, you know, you're probably judging me, you know, but if I say something wrong, like just kidding. But anyway, so the reason why I'm doing this is just because you're about ready to go, whoa, you know. You're gonna go an hour and a half through turquoise, but turquoise is like, that's like going back in time. Almost nobody's turquoise nowadays. There are a lot of people, probably added up, there's a whole bunch of people. There's so many humans, you know, that are turquoise, but they're all useful to know, though. You're gonna want to know all of them, but I'm just saying that, you know, it'll take you some dedication to get to the good stuff, but it's worth it, and you should just take it all the way to the end. And then there's some more videos done by the same guy. And anytime, one thing in life nowadays, I hope that you've noticed in your own maturing, you know, in life, that anybody that's saying something that's useful has their critics and has their trolls and their enemies and their horrible, like some of my comments, whoa, you know, like good people that like me and think and feel good things rarely comment. They do comment, but not nearly as often as people that that don't like me and that are really mean. I've got some. It's amazing. I still am even making these videos as mean as a lot of these Christians typically have been. It's almost predictable. If they're coming at you with a bunch of hate because you're transgender, you're all, oh, no, I'm another Christian. No, the Lord said, and all this stuff. Whoa, my gosh. How could have I guessed? I might have known. But it's certainly not just Christians, They all can be pretty bad. It's like I said, everywhere, With a little empathy, it can be understood. With little apathy, it'll continue to be destroyed. So make it through and check out the spiral dynamics. And then on the other side, it'll go back to just a bunch of really short videos, and it's all worth it. At the very end, I have some Dio albums. This Dio poster behind me, because that's what I have behind this video, and the way what's behind me, that's normal. That's what's normally behind it. Most of my videos have that behind me, and that's that Dio poster is one of my favorite albums from my favorite musician, Ronnie James Dio and the band Dio. And so it has the full album, just so you can listen to it, because you always have to be looking at it if you're watching my videos. Get it? And then there's some lessons on learning French at the end. If you didn't notice, my last name's French. It's actually French Canadian. I'm third generation American on that side of my family. But anyway, so enjoy it. Spiral Dynamics. Thank you very much. I brought it to you. You're gonna love it.